I think they come to right Pat to get their names. Hey, we're live.
Star money drifting gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We back like we never fucking left. Y'all know what this is. It's the On God podcast. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. I do it to these two crazy motherfuckers. We do it on God. I'm Young Money, Bad News, Coast of Star Money Click, number one rap in the world, BMC for life. Legendary is Mike Carter 2 for sure. That is 1-5. The other Coast of Star Money Click. No one producer in the world. Punch Me Vodka sponsors every show we do. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you. It's all love. That is Jimmy 2 times, my brother from another mother. A lot of teams. He knows what it is. And in his world, show enough. Who's the master?
Yes.
Junior. He said, who played this shit? All right, so I'm going to start off somber, real soft, real cordial, real, because I'm a real one. And I got to give my condolences first. Let's start with a legendary coach, Rick Adelman. Rest in heaven to Rick Adelman. Drafted by the San Diego Rockets. He actually was an actual player before he became one of the best coaches in NBA history. From the Blazers to the Warriors to the Kings to the Rockets to the T-Wolves, he coached them all. His two biggest runs and his greatest runs, the Blazers and the Kings. The Blazers he went to the 92 finals with. He also took them to the finals when they lost to Detroit. He is also the person that made Mike Bibby and Chris Webber at the Kings look really, really great when they were facing my Laker team in the early 2000s, taking us 7 games. He is just legendary. And his son now coaches the Denver Nuggets, if you didn't know that. Just to put that out there for him. I want to say condolences to him and his family from the On God podcast. It's all love. He was only 79. It's really sad because Rick Adelman is one of those. Like he's in that Greg Popovich, Phil Jackson.
He was well respected around the league.
Yes, he's in that Lenny Wilkins. They're in that same it's Red Auerbach, it's Pat Riley. It's just certain coaches. Rudy Tomjanovich, Paul Westphal, he was a great coach. And just Jerry Sloan. It's just certain coaches, you never forget their name. You never forget what they've done for the league. Just great. Just a great coach. I'm sorry for y'all's loss. Go ahead, bro.
I was just saying that Mike Fratello, the czar of the telestrator, he was a great coach and analyst.
Yeah.
Like,
Hubie Brown.
Hubie Brown was a bad motherfucker too. It's a linear. It's a lineage of names. Like, now my second person, I want to give my condolences to Stacey King, 3-time Chicago Bull NBA champion. He was a part of the first three-peat, 91, 92, 93. One a really, really good role player, forward off the bench. He was only 59 years old, man. I want to say this, and I always, it made me think about it the other day when Bruce died. You know, they always say your number, you don't know when your number is called. You don't know what time you're going to go. You don't know when, you don't know where, you don't know. But what I've noticed about people that live long lives, they stay out the way. They live their life based on being honest with themselves when it comes to what their lifestyle is. When you see people grow old, they grew old because they stayed out the fucking way. 9 times out of 10. Most people you see that grow old, unless you're a celebrity. Now, if you're a celebrity, it's different. You kind of have no choice. You have to be in a way because of your name. But if you're just an everyday Joe Schmo, do you ever notice when them people live really long, unless it was a health problem, they just stay out the way. Like, really be out the fucking way. And I come from what I come from, with the clique of guys that I fuck with, we stay out the way. The guys on this pod stay out the way. We are celebrities when you see us because you don't see us. We're almost like before there was social media. There was that mystique of a Nas, a Jay-Z, a Michael Jordan, a Lil Wayne, Denzel Washington, Kevin Costner. But these are people that just the mystique. I ain't never seen Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. I never seen that motherfucker in public. You don't. Unless you turn on a goddamn award show. You'll get them at an award show, but you're not gonna catch them at the crib, rolling up a doobie, drinking some yak, fucking a bitch. You're not gonna catch them. You're just not. And that's what we are. This podcast is a cast full of, we are literally mysterious guys. When people see me out, they can't believe I'm still around. Hey, bro, you still live here? Yeah, I'm here. What up? You all right? Yeah. You look good. Thank you. Appreciate you. You look good too. But that's what I love.
Witness relocation program.
That's it. You don't.
It's so funny. It's so funny. And I was talking to our coworker Devin about this a while back, and it's similar. It's the same conversation. My head coach George Seifert won 2 Super Bowls. When was the last time you seen him? I follow the team. Nobody even talks about him. Nobody sees him. Out the way. He's still alive. He just don't be nowhere. He be at home chilling.
He don't do social media. When you hear celebrity, you know what's the most weirdest shit to hear? Like, I'll give y'all a perfect example. Scary movie's about to come out. The new one.
The 6th one. 6?
Yeah. And they have been interviewing Marlon and Sean. And Sean said some real shit. Everybody always thought Sean was gay. Sean is gay. Sean's not gay. Sean is married. He has a brand new kid on the way. He named one of his kids Marlon. Marlon named his son Sean. And Sean, they asked Sean. He been on 3-4 different interviews. They said, Sean, why we don't never see you? He said, I don't have social media. I don't have Instagram. I don't have none of that shit because I want to live in reality. I don't want to live in the world of, if it ain't said online, you don't know about me. I don't want you to know about me for real. You know what I tell you, bro. Like, y'all talking to me right now, y'all didn't even know my son was named Marlon. I'm sitting there listening like this, like, damn, I didn't know you named your son Marlon. And then Marlon said, and I named my son Sean. We did that shit on purpose.
Arsenio Hall's like that too, man. Everybody thought he was gay. That man, he was over there laying on some of the baddest women in the 80s and 90s.
But y'all motherfuckers, and this is why I do this all the time to people. Social media lies to you all the time.
Feel like you need to know what somebody's doing at all moments.
You can send me anything. I don't never believe it because I know the truth. Especially if it's somebody I follow or fuck with. If I follow them and I fuck with them, I know the truth about them.
But real people, man, you don't want to know everything because you know what? Somebody famous said this a while back, and I can't remember who it was. He said, "I don't never like meeting any of my idols because I want them to remain the way I think they are." versus if I meet them and all of a sudden they're not what I think they are. Now I'm let down. Sometimes you just want to keep somebody where they're at. And you don't need to know everything. I don't need to know you just took a shit 15 minutes ago. I don't give a fuck if you're making pancakes right now. I don't give a damn if you watch TV. When you do what it is that you're famous for, what we know you for, then that's when I'll check for you. But I don't need to know what you're doing at all. I don't even look. Sometimes I don't even like knowing what I'm doing at all times, and I'm me.
It's the mystique. It's always been the mystique. You always want to be mysterious in the world. Sometimes, like, I don't want to know what the fuck you got going on, bro. It's cool.
That shit is just weird, man. Like, you really that intertwined into somebody else's life where you need to know what they're doing whenever you feel like wanting to know.
Because man, you don't have a life.
You ain't lying.
When you don't have a life, you're intertwined with other people's life. All right, so let me move on. We got 2 games to talk about. We're going to start at game 1, NBA Finals. I wanted to let y'all know the name of this show today is Young Money Day. My birthday was yesterday, but I'm going to celebrate it today with y'all because this is the show that I own and I run with my guys, and we love y'all, and we know y'all love us because y'all fuck with us. This is Young Money Day. Knicks, 105. Spurs, 95. Now, I'm going to read this shit off to y'all because this is how much I do my homework for our viewers. And my guys know who I am when it comes to sports, especially 2 times. He knows how I am when it comes to this sports shit. I'm on a different level. I know what I know. I know what I'm talking about. Brunson, 30 points. Shot it terrible. 12 of 31. Towns, 18 and 12. 18 points, 12 rebounds. Anunoby, 17 points. Shamet, 13 points. Josh Hart, no points, 15 rebounds. 15 of the best rebounds you could ever get in a game 1.
Needed every one of them.
You impact the game without scoring, you better do something else double digit. And he did 15 fucking rebounds. All right. Let me jump over to the
from the guard position.
The guard, Wemby, 26 points, 6 of 21. Castle, 17 points, 8 rebounds. Champagny, 16 points, 5 threes. He was on fire in the first half. On fire. Remember, we're talking about game 1. It's not game 2. Harper, 16 points, shitting as a rookie. I mean, making his father proud. Dayton's finest, Ron Harper. Making him proud. Looks like Ron when Ron was that young.
Before them knees.
A lot of people don't know who Ron Harper really is. Y'all just know 3 rings, 96, 97, 98. You don't know the 80s and the 90s, early 90s Ron Harper.
Before them knees went out?
Ron Harper was on Michael Jordan's level when he was at the Clippers. Y'all got me fucked up. He and the Cavs. He was nice. He was nice, but he was at the Clippers first. He was nice. No, he was at the Clippers second.
He Clippers second. Yeah. Remember, him and Mark Price was in that backcourt together. They both hurt their knees.
Nice. So, this is the takeaway that I'm gonna add. I'm gonna say my takeaway, and then I'm gonna ask the guys these questions when it comes along with this game 1. I'm 7-5. I'm up almost 20 in this game. Going into the 4th, I was up 14. The Knicks come back, beat me. I have 26 points, but I'm 6 for 21. If I'm 7-5, and I spent the offseason, now listen to this one, because me and my little brother talked about this earlier. Shout out to my little bro, Shay, because we talk about some real shit when it comes to basketball. I'm 7-5. I worked out with the dream in the offseason. Let me repeat what I'm saying to people that don't know who this man is. Akeem the Dream Olajuwon, Houston Cougar champion in college basketball. two-time NBA champion, Houston Rockets, 5 slammer jammer shit, Akeem. If you rank centers, he's in everybody's top 5 at the center position. If you don't know who the fuck I'm talking about,
and it ain't even up for discussion.
It ain't even close. When you see big men doing the shaking and they do this and then they do the fadeaway, that's the dream move. They got it.
The dream shake.
They got the dream shake. That's where you get it from. But one thing about the dream though, he can face you up and fuck you up, but he gonna put you in the post too.
Mm-hmm.
Wemby, if you 7'5" in game 1, how the fuck are you 6 for 21 in game 1?
Because he's shooting from the parking lot. And he's not Steph Curry.
How do
if
you
you're not
work
Steph
out with
Curry,
a dream? And this is what me and Shay was talking about. How do you work out with a king and you have no post game?
and you're the tallest man in the area,
Come on, man.
on probably in the United States right now, other than old boy in Florida.
So you're not working on no jump hook. Like you have no jump hook, not one.
Here,
Go
here's-
ahead,
You can tell
Hold
he's
on.
timid.
Yeah, let him go. Go 1-5. I heard you was going. Go ahead.
yeah, here's my other thing with Wemby. The past 2 series, he's been bullied a lot. Past 3, he's been bullied a lot. He also worked out with Kevin Garnett in the offseason.
I forgot that. I forgot that. The big ticket got him together.
Notorious bully in the NBA. Notorious shit talker in the NBA. Notorious tough guy in the NBA. Right? You work out with tough guy and you work out with arguably the best footwork big man of all time, softest shot big man of all time.
Finesse.
Have zero toughness and 0 post moves. What did you learn? What did you learn? This is why news a couple weeks ago on this podcast, I made the comparison that he's a flash in the pan like the Greek Freak. Great player, but he's not going to dominate the way I think people think he is. He's 7'5", he's super skinny. He's super skinny. He likes to jump from the foul line and do a layup. He's going to end up landing on somebody's foot, breaking a leg or something. You're going to have to put him down like a horse. You know what I mean? I'm just
All right, man. I was waiting though. I said any minute now, here comes some wild shit.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, you're 7'5", dude. You're supposed to be the biggest guy on the court. You're supposed to be the toughest guy on the court. You're supposed to be the bully. Now, he tries to bully every great now and again, but it's like throwing a jab at somebody's face with an elbow or something stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
They go euthanize with Beyond.
yeah, I think we done figured this guy out, man. You just got to bully the bully, and I think Robinson's done that. And Cat's done it this series. They've gotten his face. They've taken the ball at him defensively, and I mean he's had some blocks or whatever, but I mean he's tired on the offensive end because he's shooting jumpers from, like James said, the parking lot. You know what I mean? He ain't showed up, man. Harper showed up, Castle showed up, Fox has showed up,
Keldon Johnson, everybody but him.
Everybody but the Stars showed up.
2 times.
Hey,
Hey,
that was a great analysis, and allow me to piggyback on that further. Remember what I said the podcast before? What Rasheed Wallace says, a lot of times these guys, they'll start off in the paint sometimes, and then a few guys like Towns and them rough them up a little bit, get them a little beat up through the first 3 quarters, and then you notice from the first quarter on when they initially do that, and any other games initially that they play, they get further and further and further away from the basket. And it's crazy because people like Kevin Durant, who is about, what we say, about 5 inches shorter than him. When we say he's a true 7-footer, Kevin Durant. Okay.
Yeah,
Kevin Durant can go inside, outside. He didn't tore an Achilles. You know what I'm saying? He's had injuries, and he's still not afraid to go inside and do whatever. He's a scorer. He finds a way to get the ball in the bucket. I think if Wemby and them don't come back to win this series, what he needs to do, he needs to go back to Kevin Garnett. He needs to go back to the dream, and he needs to figure out how and when to implement that. Ask them what does he need to do to figure out how and when to set some of these situations up that they were trying to teach him, because I don't think he knows when to use it. I think they showed him, because if you notice, sometimes he'll go in the paint, and then all of a sudden he just won't fuck with it no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. I don't get it because you know, when 1-5 said that, remember we was kind of like, yeah, I don't know about that, but does he? I mean, it's not as far-fetched as what we were originally thinking, because at the end of what we're about to talk to now, the next game we talk about, he makes a critical error. So it's like, I think combined with the moment and not knowing when to do things at certain times and understanding the floor of the game and where he needs to be as the best player and facilitating and understanding, I need to get my guy shot. I need to figure out when to get my shot. I need to know when to take over. He hasn't figured that out yet. And I think that's a huge thing. That's why I said he needs to go back to these legends and ask them, when do I do A, B, C, and D?
Yeah, because he's a lover, not a fighter. He's from France. That's what they do.
Listen. This is one of the things I think y'all missing though.
Yeah.
Now watch this.
What the hell?
His favorite player,
right,
when he came into the league, he announced it
worldwide.
My favorite player is Kevin Durant.
Okay.
What does KD do? He pulls up from 30.
Mm-hmm.
He puts the ball on the floor. He attacks the basket when he wants to. He doesn't play a post game for real. He can fade away. He can back you down and hit a fadeaway on you. But this is what people don't realize. If you ever watch Wemby play, when he gets in the post, he doesn't shoot a jump hook. He shoots a turnaround jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. And I don't think it's based on see 2 times. I would agree with you that he should go back to them and ask, but I think he knows. But I think his problem is up here, he thinks he's better than he already is right now. His confidence
I can agree with that.
His confidence.
He's smelling himself a little bit, and it's not matching.
Right. He been smelling himself since he got on that goddamn podium, and he vouched for him to be an MVP for the year. That's when he started smelling himself. Remember, this is the same Wemby last year that should have won Defensive Player of the Year, but he was quiet. He wasn't press conferences. He was humble. He was quiet. He don't say nothing. The reason why the Greek Freak is not a flash in the pan, and I'm gonna tell you why. Who does the Greek Freak play for? 1-5.
Oh, Milwaukee, but he was supposed to be the next.
No. That's all you had to say.
I'm not going to get.
That's all you had to say. Who has he had help from?
We've already moved on. That's my point.
Who did he have help from since the first year they had that okay team that took him to the finals? They won it. And what happened to that team he had? They broke that whole motherfucking team up.
Right.
And they tried to do mismatch shit.
And this is why I'm saying, I'm not saying you not right, but
right.
I'm not saying you right because it is. Mm-hmm. Greek Freak. Wemby's in the same position right now. But Wemby has a way better team than the Freak had. Way better.
I agree with that.
His pieces are so good that he has a 6th man of the year on his bench, and you wouldn't even know he had the motherfucker if then nobody said it out loud, because they dick ride Wemby so much in the media and in the NBA world. Castle is a monster. Vassell can play. Harper's an up-and-coming monster. De'Aaron Fox is a proven all-star. I just named 4 motherfuckers that's great on his team. I could go to the Bucks team and go like this. Chris Middleton.
See where you're going.
Drew Holiday. That's
where
it.
Where you're going with this, though, is
And a bunch of role players.
where you're going with it's not what I was going with it. Where I'm going with it is Greek Freak was supposed to be the face of the league. We've moved on. But we've moved on from him very fast.
Why? Because his team was sorry.
It's because we got other people.
But you don't move on for him because he's sorry.
I didn't say he was sorry. I said
my point. But this is my point. What I'm saying to you,
yeah.
Bro. If you go back go back to the last 5 years of the NBA season, and go look at the MVP candidates. Greek Freak is in all top 5s of the last 5 years.
Never said he wasn't a great player.
But I'm saying, remember, the face of the NBA is not just based on the guy. It's based on your team. That's why SGA was becoming that's why he's SGA. SGA is great, but Oklahoma City is great with him. You see what I'm saying? That's how the NBA does. It's not just based off who you are. Like Ant-Man was going to be the face because remember, the year they tried to crown Ant-Man, where was the Timberwolves at? In the Western Conference Finals against Dallas. And they lost to Luka. And then the year coming after, they asked Ant, so how you feel about being the face of the NBA? And Ant did some young Atlanta shit because he's a young boy. And he said, man, fuck the face of the NBA, man. I just want to play basketball. That's it. So I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying to you is, remember, the face of the league ain't just based on you. It's based on if you have a winning program. Is this your winning team? When Steph Curry was the face of the league, who was the NBA champions? The Warriors.
And if you're marketable.
That's the other thing.
Joker won the title, remember? And remember, we kept saying, he the face of the league. But if you go ask anybody else, they'll go like this. He ain't the face of the league. Why not? He's not marketable. He don't even want to talk. He has a personality of a fucking gnat. He don't care about that. He just want to play ball, which I can't knock him for. I respect it because that's what makes him so great.
He's not a limelight person.
He don't give a fuck about the limelight. He just want to play his game, and that's what makes him the Joker. But Wemby, the reason why I say they different though, is because the Freak just played his game, and we attached to it. Wemby has been doing this 1-5, running his fucking
and
mouth.
Just started doing it.
And out the clear blue because he in his mind, I'm the best in the world. Okay, well, win something and then say that. You have
and the crazy thing is, if he doesn't ever end up getting to where we're supposed to be, it's going to be because of that. Because he's already anointed him something. It's almost like, yeah, I'm at the house, but you still in traffic.
All right. So listen, Knicks go up 1-0. Game 2. Knicks 105. Spurs 104. Towns. Wait a minute. Let me go back to game 1, first of all. Before I jump to game 2, I want to give a shout out to the fourth quarter of the smallest person on the floor named Jalen Brunson. 13 points in the fourth quarter. And the dagger jump shot off a foul for real. He was fouled by Vassell with the bump and still hit that bitch. Jalen Brunson, you're a man. I respect you. You're a fucking monster. Now let's move to game 2. Knicks 105. Spurs 104. Spurs lead this game most of it till it got to a point where in the third quarter, the Knicks started waking up and playing their game. Towns, 21-13. Bridges woke up. Remember, Bridges wasn't even in the stat line in the first game. He had 8 points. This game,
he went nuts.
He was hooping. 26 and 6. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Brunson, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Anunoby, again, 17 points. Anunoby is a problem. Josh Hart, 0 points. Again, Shamet, 13 again off the bench, 3-pointers. Wemby had his best game. 29 points, 9 rebounds. He had a great game. He did not play like a shitball until the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter came.
Yep.
He settled for a jumper.
Swallowed him up.
Settled for a jumper twice to try to win this game. Fox, 20 points. Vassell, 14. Castle, 14. Harper, 15. So both teams' production was better. But the Knicks just made those plays. The Knicks are making those plays.
You know what? I got something I want to say about that too. So it's every year you notice teams have a guy. Like when Denver won, it was Bruce. What's his name? Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown. Yeah.
And Shamet has been that guy during this, and he's been a superior. I mean, remember this dude was on a 10-day contract at one time. Wasn't no guaranteed he was going to be on the team. He has been hitting crucial 3-point shots at the wrong.
He's always been a shooter. He's always been a shooter.
And I'm going to also say this. You know, after game 2, I became kind of a Karl Anthony Towns fan because remember what we said before the series? We said we don't know what the hell he's going to do.
I'm gonna get to that after you.
Yeah, we gonna. I'm gonna say, but let me finish what I'm gonna say about that. When he got at the end of the game and the lady was interviewing him, he was talking about how his mom he needed a prayer and he was working off the energy off of that. I said to myself, you know what? I've been kind of wrong about this dude, man. He's had a lot of soft moments in his career where I felt like he should have done this or done that. But one thing we know about professional basketball, man, it's hard to play against your peers. You come to a gym and play against regular guys and shit all on them. But it's hard to go with thousands upon millions of people watching you and perform at a high level of consistency. Only a few people can do that night in and night out. And we've had those conversations. But I have to give that man some respect, man. He has been lifting this team up. He's been the huge factor. He's the guy that needed to take the pressure off of Brunson to really get this team into position where now they are 8 quarters away from their first title in 53 fucking years. And I like to say that I don't have enough hats in my fucking room to take off County Town because the numbers he put up in this game right here have proven ever since that 2-1 series deficit, he said, yeah, let me get to this trophy real quick. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, big shout out to that, but I just wanted to throw that out there real quick before we really got into this one real quick.
1-5, before you go, this is all I want to say about Cat.
Yeah.
The defense that Cat is playing on Wemby.
He's in his ass.
The reason why Wemby is fucked up. And I got to give a shout out to Mitchell Robinson. He's also, this is the reason why OKC lost the series. Because Chet didn't come to play when it came. He's scared. He was scared of Wemby. Mitchell Robinson and Cat said,
so
fuck him, bro.
Who?
We got a bigger goal. We trying to win it. You put everything on the line. I'm gonna put everything on the line. If he gets 29, he gets 29. But if he get 29, he still ain't winning the game. That's what matters. He can get 40, but if he don't win that game, y'all two motherfuckers did your job. Go ahead, 1-5.
So you kind of stole my thunder with Cat playing great defense, but I'll tell you something Cat also does that I don't think we've seen is he knows how to position his body on he's positioning himself to make great plays against him defensively and offensively. And I saw that too with OG Anunoby when he backed him up underneath the backboard a little bit.
And laid it up on his ass.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're seeing the Knicks put on a masterclass of big men right now.
Yes.
Like, I've seen big men play like this
since the 90s.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Charles Oakley and them and shit like that.
We see the Joker do it every now and again, but the Joker's still finesse. These guys they're blue collared Like really,
They're beating his ass in the paint.
They on some Dennis Rodman shit.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman shit.
Putting it on his ass. You know what I mean?
Towns is using his playoff experience against him. He's using it well.
Also, I think we talked about a few weeks back too. Where I said I think the blueprint on Wemby is to put a tough guy on him, get a goon, You know.
Well, remember, let's go back. Mm-hmm. Who did OKC put on him after game 1?
What's his name?
Hardenstein. So listen, if I put Hardenstein on him to fuck him up defensively, Chet, all you got to do is be aggressive offensively. Right. So you wasn't being. So what they did with the Knicks took the formula and looked at it like this. They said, okay, now this is what we're gonna do. Mitchell Robinson, you be aggressive with him defensively. Cat, you be aggressive with him defensively too. But guess what, Cat? Offensively, you be aggressive too. That's it. If they do that, we have a Knicks Thunder finals right now.
They're psychologically double teaming Wemby on offense and defense, and he can't figure it out. He can't figure it out.
Remember the game-winning shot. Who took the last shot in game 2?
And that shit was like dink.
And what was the shot? A pull-up jumper, and you said
from the elbow. From the elbow.
Why are y'all not giving it to him in the paint? Turn around, hook shot. You have no hook. You can't do this. I've never seen you do it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, San Antonio's head coach is fairly new to these type of situations too, even though Popovich may have been giving him some pointers. But I think drawing up the correct plays and having people right in the positions that they need to be, he hasn't figured that part out yet. Because I was scratching my head down to the white meat when I saw that jumper. I said he's 7'5" and he's nowhere near the rim. Like, remember, there was a game where it was a couple of seconds left. And they threw an out-of-bounds pass at the rim to his ass, and he scored the game-winning shot. This is during the regular season. And I said, that's the type of shit you need to be doing him. Use his shit to an advantage.
But it was more time. See, listen.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying better plays being drawn up.
I see what you're saying, but this is the problem. A lot of people don't remember this, but in game 2, it was 104-104. The Spurs had just got the ball back, and he has 101 against Mitchell Robinson. And he settled for a jumper and missed. And in my mind, I said, go to the hole. At the worst, you're going to get a foul call and shoot free throws. You're a great free throw shooter at 7'5". You're actually one of the best free throw shooters I've ever seen.
Force the refs to blow the whistle.
Besides the Dream and Pat Ewing, you are a great free throw shooter at center. So you didn't force the official to call a foul. You shoot a jumper, you miss. The Knicks come back down. That's when it led to the turnover, and Jalen Brunson is shooting a free throw to give him the 1-point lead. You come back down, you motherfuckers went to a timeout, drew up a play with them there 8-9 seconds on the clock, and your play was, we gonna give it to him on the elbow, and he gonna shoot a jumper.
They had the game.
I'm 7. Remember, let's go back to 90. Let me take y'all back to 97. Watch this. In 1997, first round series, the Utah Jazz was playing the LA Lakers in the Great Western Forum. It was still the Forum at the time, right? Mm-hmm. The inbound play was to Shaq. They threw Shaq the inbound play right outside the paint. He caught the motherfucker with his back to the rim, dribbled one time, turned around, right hand jump hook at the buzzer, cash money. Why the fuck are y'all giving a 7'5" man the ball at the elbow with 10 seconds left on the clock?
Don't make sense.
That's the type of shit that had you fishing.
That's bad coaching.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have the experience to figure out where to put people and what to draw up. That was a very bad. Because remember, when they inbounded the ball, he dribbled the ball down about 3 seconds, passed it to him, and he shot. I said, "What the fuck was that?" There was nothing creative about that.
Nothing. So, with that being said, the Knicks are at 2-0. 2-0 lead, headed back to New York tomorrow night. We're kind of pissed about it. We talked about it today. Me and my little brother. This should have been a game 3 today on Sunday for the finals right now. We should have been watching game 3 tonight, which is bullshit. But the NBA has dropped the ball because normally the final starts on a Thursday. They started on Wednesday this year, and I don't know why. That was dumb. It's normally on the 4th. It's never on the 3rd. But with this being said, 1-5. Who you got for game 3?
It's in New York. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think New York's going to feed off the energy and go up 3-0.
Two time. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say I kind of look at it as they're about to get gentlemanly swept out of the finals, man.
I can see that. 2 times. What you think?
First of all, I'm going to tell you up front what I think. I think they're about to get completely swept out this series, and I think this is going to be if we're going to get the Wemby that we think we're supposed to get, this will be the one thing that burns his asshole the whole off season, and he figures out and he goes into that film study, sees what he did, and capitalizes on that and uses that from here on out on how to figure out how people are going to play him from now on. Because see, one thing about professional leagues, once a motherfucker figure you out, until you figure out a way to get out of whatever they're doing, they're going to keep doing it. So we're either going to see the last of a great player getting great, or we're going to see a guy get even better because he got what some of the great players have always. Jordan got it too, getting their ass knocked out the playoffs, and he had to figure it out. So I think this series is over. I hate to say that so early, but it's just like the Knicks with what Mike Brown's doing defensively, man, and he's masterful when it comes to isolating your best player and forcing him into some fucked up situations. I just feel like San Antonio doesn't have an answer to what they're doing defensively, and I don't think they're going to be able to solve it. And I just think if they get a game, at this point, it's weird for me to say it. I'll be shocked they get a game. I don't even see this shit getting out of this coming week.
I'm with 1-5. I see gentlemen's because they want to make some more money. I can see 4-1. I could also see sweep. Don't get it twisted. But I do think the Knicks are going to win game 3. But I think they're going to win game 3 and be stuck on game 4. I can even see 6 because I think they want New York to win in New York. So I can see them either going sweep or 6 because they want New York to win in New York. It's just good for business. It's good for basketball. The city has never seen this. The city would go nuts. Like New York is going to go nuts.
Well, they've seen it. They just so goddamn long ago they forgot what it looked like.
But
I'd also like to make a correction too. I said the last podcast that they lost. They beat the Bucks. They beat the Lakers in '73. They lost to the Knicks. Lost to the Bucks in '71. I think it is 70 or 71. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. So we all got the Knicks for game 3. Let's move on. NFL. Big time movement. Browns trade Myles Garrett for Jared Verse. First round 2027. Second round 2028. Third round 2029. Me personally, it's a win for the Browns. It's a win for the Rams. The Rams have just made themselves the favorite for the Super Bowl. I won't say to win it, but I will say the favorite to make it so far. The Browns did something that I was surprised by because the Browns see, this is why I gave the Browns an A for this trade. The old Browns would have traded Myles Garrett just for picks. But the Browns took the Rams' youngest, best D lineman and took 3 picks from these motherfuckers. See, we got to remember this about Myles Garrett. Is he a monster? Yes. Is he a Hall of Famer? Yes. Sack extraordinaire. But he's going up the hill.
Mhm.
He's not coming down the hill.
Mhm.
He's on the way up to the point where he's getting older and older and older. He's not going to be there forever. The ball, and they restructured his deal for 4 more years or 5 more years and gave him his 200. They just restructured it where to work in their like the way they want it. But let's be honest,
Mhm.
he ain't getting no younger.
Mhm.
And then this is another question: you ain't got Matthew Stafford for that much longer.
Right.
And if you want me to believe that Ty Simpson from Alabama is his second person to come up and be a baller, McVay, I'll give you all the props in the world. You're a great offensive coordinator, but you couldn't even make golf. You couldn't even make golf look great. Let's just call it what it is.
Well, when they
Nobody has so far.
drafted Ty Simpson, McVay did look less than thrilled.
And can we? And you know what? That's a great point. Can we honestly say that even though we haven't seen Ty Simpson take a professional snap yet, that can we say he has the tools to be better than what we've seen from Jared Goff?
What did you see at Alabama last year? So listen, I have a coworker named Abe. Abe is a real true Alabama fan.
He really is.
I said to Abe, and I quote, "You know when I knew Ty Simpson wasn't good and he shouldn't have got drafted by the Rams?" He said, "When?" I said, "When he played against Oklahoma. Because Oklahoma's defense made him look like a fucking shrimp noodle. He was throwing interceptions all over the fucking field. But the week before they played Oklahoma, and I quote, the whole game day, your boy Clatt, oh, he's NFL ready. Ty Simpson is NFL ready. He gets out on that field, and the game was in Tuscaloosa. And Oklahoma dominated his stupid ass. And they starting DN, their star, he wasn't even playing in the game. The star player of Oklahoma's defense didn't even play in that fucking game. Yeah. And they picked his ass off in the first quarter like 3 times. One of them was a pick 6. Yeah, I watched the game. I called 2 times. I said, "Hey, man, this motherfucker's sorry." he said, "Yeah, that motherfucker's trash."
Didn't the Rams draft Stetson Bennett the year before?
Yeah, he's still on the roster. Don't mean nothing. Yeah, you ain't got. Oh yeah, I'm about to say it's still there. Hey man, you know what the thing I noticed about McVay and my head coach Shanahan, because you know they're good friends and they came from the same tree. They like to take something that's everybody looks at as trash. They be like, you know what? I can figure out a way to use that. When sometimes you don't have to do that. Just get what you need, man. Don't try to make something out of nothing when you don't have to. People who make something out of nothing, it normally because that's all they have. When you don't have to pick that option, why would you? So when they reached for Ty Simpson, I just started laughing. I said, now, in a couple years, we could be totally wrong, but I feel confident that we won't. I feel confident in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, me personally, like I said, if he could get him to ball out, then he will have my undoubted vote to be a Hall of Famer as a head coach.
You know what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. As soon as Stafford hangs it up, McVay's gone.
I believe that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to stick around after.
Remember, he was going to leave when Donald left.
Right.
See, we ain't gonna. Let's not remember. We remember that shit.
Get that? He's kicking the tires on coming back.
1-5, 1-5, 2 times. His name is Stetson Bennett. Who in the fuck?
He sounds
named
like
you Stetson.
A Kmart cologne.
You know
Stetson's a necktie.
You know who he is. What was your boy name? And 2 times, I know you know his name. What was your boy's name that played for Nebraska that ran the option?
Oh,
number 7. Is it Couch or Crouch?
Crouch.
Yeah, you Crouch.
Tim Crouch.
That's who Stetson Bennett was. He was a front runner quarterback. He played on a great team, great defense. Remember,
Eric Crouch.
Yeah, Nebraska's defense was good as fuck. That's when they came up.
Remember, they had a killer at motherfucking running back.
That's what I'm saying. But remember, that's who Stetson Bennett is. He inherited Georgia, even though he's sorry. Right. He inherited a great Georgia. Everything around him was dope. So then you just drafted him just because he's sorry as fuck.
That Mac Jones syndrome.
Yeah.
I think their draft this year was out of desperation of trying to get somebody behind Stafford.
Yeah.
Because there was nobody in this draft, really.
I mean, but here's the thing: you could have drafted for now and used that pick for that, and they could have went and got Drew Aller. Sorry, as you gonna get somebody sorry. At least he's 6'8". He's like 75 feet tall. So I mean,
Yeah. Brock Osweiler's brother.
I thought when I saw it, I was like, man, this trade, the Browns are fucking stupid. I sent that in the group text. Browns are fucking stupid. And then I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? The Browns are going to have a shit ton of money.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They're going
plus, if they hung on to him through the duration of that contract, they weren't going to be ready to win by the time he would have already been out of his prime. So you better get rid of him now at sell high. Get rid of him while you can.
1-5. That's why I said that to you, because in my mind, I'm going like this. But 1-5, you're not realizing. Jared Verse is in his 20s and he's a monster.
Right? He ain't even hit his prime yet.
Then you got three. Yeah, you got 3 of these picks, and then you just took a motherfucker off your books that's over $200 million. Oh, you got hell.
And you about to get rid of Deshaun Watson at the end of the season too.
That's what I'm saying.
Throwing money around
next year. I had to step back and look at it because I'm looking at everybody thinks they won because of the draft picks, but the Browns. They do okay in the draft, but they don't.
But let me tell you, but let me tell you something I read that makes kind of sense why I feel like they were willing to do that, because they said that they were not going to do the trade unless they got Jared Verse in return with the Rams. But they looked at the first round picks and everybody's talking about them quarterbacks in next year's draft. I don't feel like, regardless of what Shadur Sanders does, I feel like they just want to move off from. I don't know why they're not giving him a fair chance to actually. See if he's the guy, and hopefully they at least give him a chance this season. But the way things have been going, the way I've been reading, they feel like I think Monken wants to start Deshaun Watson because they said he's looking better than he is than Shadur in practice. So I feel like they're going to get rid of Watson. They're going to either keep Shadur as a backup, but draft the guy that he wants to draft, the guy that he wants to, use. Because here's the thing: a new head coach, he wants to win. He wants to either go down in flames with the guy he picked, not somebody he had to inherit a lot of times. Isn't that normally the case? Shadur wasn't his guy from get-go, and he was in Baltimore. And what did they supposedly say he said during draft? I don't want to go to Baltimore because I'd have to be sitting behind Lamar Jackson the rest of my whole career. So sometimes when the things are allegedly said or possibly even a thing, there could be smoke where there's fire on that.
Yeah, I don't think Shador is in Cleveland after this year or after his rookie contract. Maybe not even after this year. Like you said, I don't think Monken likes him very much. He's not his guy, and he's going to bring somebody in. He's going to bring in.
I don't know if he don't like him. I don't know if he don't like him. I'm just not his guy.
Well, the reports say, not an article, but the actual report says, and this was from Todd Monken's mouth, he wants Dion to come around so he can deal with Shador through Dion. He wants Dion in his circle because he believes if Dion is around, remember, Shador is the best Shador when his father is calling his plays. That's the Shador that's good. When you ain't played with your father all this time and you playing for the Browns, it's going to be tough. But at the end of the day, in my world, Watson, how much money did they pay you?
A lot.
So you should be the starter because you need to prove that you earn this motherfucking money.
And you're auditioning for another job somewhere else.
Right. So Shador shouldn't start, and Shador shouldn't be dropped off the roster either because for real, Shador wouldn't have been starting anyway if Deshaun Watson was fucking being Deshaun Watson. But he's been a fucking bum.
But here's the
thing. He probably wouldn't be in Cleveland because they wouldn't have had to draft him.
Exactly.
Here's the thing, guys. This is something that a lot of people don't realize with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson played the same system in college and with the Texans. They brought in people from Clemson to run the same system Deshaun Watson ran in college for Deshaun Watson because he couldn't learn the plays. So then he goes to Cleveland, whole new play system. They weren't going to coddle him and play the Clemson system,
which is fucking stupid.
Which was dumb as fuck for Cleveland. But but you're a grown ass man at this point. Learn a playbook.
Who takes a Ferrari and drives it like a fucking Volkswagen Bug?
The Browns.
You ain't lying.
And the Bengals do that shit too. This is Ohio. Professional Ohio teams do that shit.
Right. Yeah, but y'all the better of the two, though. Let's just be fair.
All right, so let's move on to this other subject.
Yeah.
My Eagles trade A.J. Brown away to the Patriots. 2028 first round, 2027 fifth round.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted the 2027 first round is because I believe the quarterbacks coming into the 2027 draft and the players are going to be better than the 2028 players. But we got a fifth one in 2020. We got a first round in the fifth round. No, we got a fifth round in 2027 and a 2028 first round. This is all I'm going to say about this situation, because reports have came out that's really fucked up and foul, where supposedly A.J. Brown was leaking shit to get himself traded. He claims that him and Jalen really ain't got no beef. I don't really care. If it's bullshit, if it's not, I don't care. This is what I care about. We can now move on. And remember, I'm not hurt from this, because what people got to realize, A.J. Brown is getting older. He's not getting younger. And I got a Super Bowl out of him. I appreciate it. I can't be mad. And
if you wouldn't have got a ring, then you'd have been like, man, this motherfucker wasted our time.
Wasted our time. But Mekhi Leonard from USC is the truth. I watched him all year.
And Wicks too.
Problem. We got a lot. We got a lot.
Y'all motherfuckers have won again. I hate that shit.
We signed 1 million receivers.
I heard
y'all got a nice receiver room, boy. I tell you what.
Yeah, I heard one of the talking hair dudes this week talk about A.J. Brown doesn't like to be in a running first system. That's why he left Tennessee to go to Philadelphia, and that's why he's leaving Philadelphia to go to the Patriots. What the hell is the Patriots?
Because Drake May has moments where he can't throw the ball.
It's the same damn coach he had in Tennessee. And you gotta
you think the motherfucker was just frustrated? Oh, he about to be steaming. He gonna be reading 2 books on the sideline at the same goddamn time.
Steaming like Willie Beeman.
You ain't lying. All right. Giants signed OBJ. How do we feel about it? He looked good though. He looked good.
I think
played for Harbaugh before. So.
It's a nice move, because if he comes in, plays well this year, he might get another year. If not, he gets to retire a Giant. You know what I mean? I think it's
nice. And I think Neighbors needs him.
Yeah, he needs a,
because Neighbors needs somebody in this ear that's older.
Yep.
Yes.
That's been there, done that. Yep.
Plus, they don't have to rush Neighbors back.
No, they don't. They don't.
Because to be fair, the Giants low key got a nice receiving room themselves, especially them signing
The Giants got a goddamn squad right now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell News. I was like, man, with the new coach and the squad that they got, man, the Giants might be second place or fighting for first.
And what was the last time Harbaugh wasn't like a winner? Like, even some of his bad teams is better than some of these coaches' good teams.
I'm gonna be honest. I think our division is gonna be very, very competitive.
It might be one of the toughest in the league.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys, I feel like they're going to be the worst. They're going to be the worst in there. I think the Redskins are going. The Redskins, the Commanders. I think the Commanders are coming back.
I think
they will bounce back season.
I think the Commanders going to be the worst.
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Now, you ready for this? Who's the Commanders' number 2 receiver?
Didn't they draft somebody?
Who's the Commanders' number 2 receiver?
Art Monk.
Now, if they had Art Monk, they'd be 1 or 2, but they ain't got no Hall of Fame wide receiver.
Because remember, bro, who was their number 2 last year?
Debo.
Free.
Where's Debo? Gone.
At home.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a better opportunity.
But you know what, though?
I hate the Cowgirls, but the Cowgirls got better.
Yeah.
Defensively, their roster is going to be way better. Offensively, they was already decent because their receiving core is really good. Facts. I don't like them. I hate them. But I'm a member who I am. People can't stand this, but this 1-5, this is what I was saying to you. You can't be biased. You have to be honest. I have to be honest. I don't like them, but I ain't gonna lie. They got the roster wise. The Cowboys got some shit. They really do. That's why you mark my words. The Commanders gonna be last in the division. They're gonna be last.
I think that too. And to be honest with you, I think the Giants will be second.
The Giants might be second, but you know what's wrong with the Giants? Every time we feel that way about them, they lose to the sorry ass Cowboys.
That is
every goddamn time.
I'm gonna stick to my guns with the Commanders because they have the schedule in their favor, and sometimes when shit look like it ain't shit, sometimes we be like, where the fuck this guy come from? Who's that?
But they also lost a lot on D too, bro.
Oh no. I'm not disagreeing with anything y'all saying. I just had this feeling like, because here's the thing.
Who is he going to throw it to?
Well,
besides my guy from Ohio State, my guy. Who? You remember this league, and you know this. You especially, because you just lost Juwan Jennings. Hey, but you picked up your boy from Tampa Bay. Let's be honest. You in this league, every team damn near has 2 number 1s at receiver if you're good on offense. You have to have at least 2 number 1s. They don't have it.
I guess they really like Christian McCaffrey's brother because he's the starter now.
Did I just on 1-5? Did I just make my point?
Yep.
This is my division. I'm gonna know my division, and I knew who the struggler was. The Commanders are gonna be he gonna be running for his goddamn life. You hear me? That motherfucker gonna be. You think he was running for his life last year and he got hurt? Shit.
I think the over-under is 4.5 games won for the Commanders.
For real. They might be a top 5 draft picker next year. Real shit.
Yeah.
All right, let me move on so I get the fuck out of here and go eat. I gotta eat. I'm hungry.
Cowboys would be around 9-8, 10-7, something like that.
I mean, I like the fact that they drafted Sonny Styles. They got the one linebacker.
They got but you named what I thought. They got some defensive pieces, but they don't have no other receivers.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, they must know something about Christian McCaffrey's brother that we don't know. That's all I know.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Drake London gets a 4-year extension.
Yeah.
141 million extension worth up to 150, and he also got 100 million guaranteed. I only got one question to both of y'all. Did he deserve it?
Yeah, I'll say he did.
Agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think he's a monster. Drake London is a monster.
Top 10 wide receiver, top 12.
He's a monster.
You know what I mean?
That's another one of them USC products. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. I just want to know. All right. Let's go side notes. 2 times. Who you got?
All right. Well, first of all, I'd like to give a rest in peace to one of my favorite jazz musicians. He died a few days ago, Dexter Wansell. He passed away. Highly sampled musician in the rap game. Caught me off guard too, because it's funny because I was doing something in here one night with my records, and I was going through and I was looking at him. I don't know why I was paying more attention to his records, and then 2 days later he was dead. That was kind of weird to me. But either way, rest in peace to him. My condolences to him and his family. Like I said, he'll be sorely missed, especially from the music industry. But I'd like to give some birthday shout outs. So Allen Iverson, dude, you 51. I'm tired of hearing these ages, man. I don't. 51 years old, man. What are we doing here, man? And he don't even look like he's 51, but either way, Allen Iverson, you're 51 today. And then here's another one I know you ain't heard from in a minute. Anna Kournikova, she's 45 today. I wonder what she looks like. I wonder if she's still bad.
So you might Google her, motherfucker. All you gotta do is Google.
No, I never got a chance to look, but it's like until today I realized it was birthday. When was the last time we talked about Anna Kournikova? Back in the early 2000s?
And I was gonna say happy birthday to AI because I know AI's birthday is after mine. I always known that my whole life.
Yeah. And then one that's near and dear to my heart, and I just brought him up a couple minutes ago. Christian McCaffrey, you're now in the 30-year-old club. So hopefully you don't lead our team with 9,000 carries again like you did last year for 2 yards a clip.
Happy birthday, fellas and lady. 1-5, what you got?
I got happy birthday to this guy right next to me here.
Gang shit.
Yeah.
Gang shit, man.
So this past few nights, I've been going through some of the music that me and News have been putting together, and just listening to what we got, and putting some final touches on a couple of tracks and that are done and stuff like that. And I'm still blown away at how amazing this project is about to be. From a beat standpoint, from a vocal standpoint, from a performance standpoint, like this is probably the most proud of an album I've ever been. Like
me too. Me too.
It's been a long time coming. We've been working on it for a couple years, but all that hard work's going to pay off in the end for sure. And just be on the lookout for Legendary. Should be dropping by the end of this year. Definitely gonna be worth the wait.
Fire, bro. Like for real, y'all motherfuckers. You would only know if you in the world I'm in, as far as mentally, as far as how I'm handling this whole situation. I'm not rushing the process. That's what's making it so great. And just to see our growth with this album is crazy. Like, because we still grow every time we do a record. It's like we do a record and I'll be like, damn, I ain't never done it like that, but I'll do it different. Everything I've been doing this year, lyrically, production-wise with him, it's just different. We just on a different level. Sample-wise, it's crazy. Wait till y'all hear the beats. Like this production is crazy. Like this is industry-ready shit. And when it's all said and done, we gonna be proud of what we did.
Definitely gonna sound a major label album.
Yeah, for sure. Real classical, old school, new school shit mix, like fire. Like my side note is I want to give a shout out, not a shout out, but thank you to everybody that showed up yesterday for me. Gave me birthday wishes, showed up to Ziggs and played pool with the boy, hung out with me. All love, all peace, all prosperity to everybody that was with me, man. I really appreciate it. I'm just happy to see a new year. I'm always be like this, real humbling experience. I mean, just from my best friend, both my best friends. One of them was in town, my other one was there. My wife showed up. You know, my OG 2 times there. You know, it's just love. Like love is when you get love from your people and you respect it, they show you. You know what I'm saying? And I remember how the day started. It was funny because, and I quote, we was playing pool and 2 times looked over and was like, well, damn, is we the only ones gonna be here? And I said, nah, just wait. And as soon as I said just wait, they just start coming in. What's up? What up? What up? And I already knew because that's just how my life has always been anyway. A lot of support and love from people. But yeah, I just wanted to say that to everybody that was there. I appreciate y'all. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do these 2 crazy motherfuckers, do it on God. Young Money, Bad News, Co-CEO of Star Money Click, #1 rap in the world, BMC for life. Legendary is definitely my Carter too. Definitely. 1-5, the other co-CEO of Star Money Click. Punish Me Vodka sponsors every show we do. #1 producer in the world. Happy birthday to me. I appreciate you, brother. That is Jimmy 2 times, my brother from another mother. Show enough. Who's the master? All those teams. Y'all stay prayed up. Go get y'all money. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go have a drink and chill because I don't go back to work for another 20 days. We out.
Assalamu alaikum.
Star money draped in gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let 'em know.